What's going on, Kratsay crew? Welcome back to episode 4. Episode 4 already. Damn. Of Doki Doki literature called Battle Royale. Um, just a warning. This is when it's gonna start getting bad. Just kidding. I actually have no idea. But in the instance that you don't know, I don't know what exactly is going to happen. But it also has warned me like 450,000 times that this game has intense themes. So I don't know. I don't know how bad it gets, but heads up. The gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Wait, did I say that? Wait, sorry. Oh, I guess you could say it's okay, whatever. Anyway, yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come off nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Wait, that doesn't make sense, bro. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Cratty did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. But these MFs are so opposed to criticism. Like, are we for real? And Creddy liked my poem too, you know. Yeah, well, I was making that shit up. Your poems were ass. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Craddy appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Craddy started showing. That doesn't even make sense, bro. What is with the circus-ass music, bruh? Are we for real? Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Craddy! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! Shay started it. Bro, both of you are acting like freaking children, bro. I am not... I don't want either of you, bro. Get the hell out of here! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have them figured out. Help me explain that to her, Craddy. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. What the hell? So there was just some freaking noise. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Craddy? Bro, I low-key might just cut that whole explanation part out for the both of them because that was so freaking boring, bro. And I don't think it provided anything to the plot. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's gonna be, "Help me, Sayori!" Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I have in my mouth. Damn, no, for real, she did. My mouth... Whatever. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Cruddy. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Bro, who the hell cares, bro? You're fighting about the most pointless-ass thing, bro. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell you what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Alright. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Bro, I low-key don't like anyone in this game. Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same way they always were. What? Big and beautiful! Bro, what the hell? Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Yeah, genuinely, what is going on? I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. What just happened? Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori's vice president. I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? What the hell? You could say that. She might be in her head, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that... Oh, damn, I already read that. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. What? That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Bro. She's a genuine person. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Bro, chill, bro. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Cruddy, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a new thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Is literally all I do is just write freaking poems, bro? I nod to myself with newfound determination. Craddy, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between you and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Why would... It was such a freaking ridiculous fight, bro. It's like such a childish thing to fight over, bro. Are we for real? I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Craddy, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Pee. Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Bro! Damn! Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Bro, use her? Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Why am I even writing another poem right now? I cut the poem writing part out because it was boring, but Sayori liked it the most. That's all you need to know. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Craddy. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I think I'm gonna just cut out the whole freaking, writing poem section. Anyway, I wrote a poem, and I think Sayori liked it the most. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. What? Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. What? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? Oh, she broke as hell. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets all the... Bro, if it's like a speck of dust in a fish bone in an apple core, only 2 small coins fall out. For real. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought snacks before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Loki, that's not true sometimes, bro. Sometimes you just feel guilty, but you really shouldn't. Like, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that logic sucked. Yuri suddenly giggles. Oh wait, that... I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Creddy to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. This game is bright as hell, bro. My eyes are burning. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Damn. Did I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Bro, when does this game get crazy? Retribution? That... Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But... you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Oh. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Yeah! Ow! What was that? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Bro wants the cookie so MFing bad. Pam, I can't read anymore. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try? Sorry, I'm pounding water real quick. Jeez! Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Hug. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Meh? Natsuki glances around. Monica's in the classroom. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Maybe. I don't know. What Monica said like 4 things this whole game. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. What do you mean, there you are? Who's she saying that? Oh, that was me. Okay, that makes more sense. There you are. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. It's very convenient that every girl in this game hasn't talked to a single boy except me. Wow, it just works out so perfectly for me, right? Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Actually, that's basically how every dating simulator goes, right? Like, freaking every girl in the whole entire game has never... I mean, not that I've played many. I've actually only played the Colonel Sanders dating simulator. Never mind. I can't have an opinion. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. No, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better I will. Sorry, I'm yawning because I'm tired. No, that makes sense. Yeah, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Cratty. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. What? Wait, why did the scene reset? It's exactly the same. Kari! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know the festival's coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Creddy to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Bro. My throat is killing me. Okay. Ready, Caddy? Wait. It feels like I just swallowed my Adam's apple, bro. What the hell? Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind Sayori as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Oh, don't say that. What if you described every character in this game as a kid, and now you're trying to date them, bro? Ah! Whatever. Not whatever, but like... I guess the description is saying like a kid, not actually a kid. Whatever, who cares? I can't. Wait! No! Okay, whatever. No! What? Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not... Oh, shit. I accidentally turned on Siri. I'm not sure how you would make fun of it. Make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on the stage. And recite their favorite poems. That sounds kinda dull. Cratty! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them! Like you say all the lines of the poem like, between my feet? The last remaining flowers beckon to me. I twist the stem freeing from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori? How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. So I'm gonna tone down the voices a little bit so I can read better. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary. It's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Bro. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Cratty, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons on the shelf. This is the best kind. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Oh, I dropped one by accident. Ah! Kya! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor. The crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Wait, what? Since she's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist. Why would you do that? Wouldn't you just grab her by the hand? Like, whenever I'm getting someone off the floor, I just grab their hand and lift them up. I don't freaking go down and get the... Whatever. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Bro, get the shit off my screen! Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her wait, just in case. I gotta get that thumbnail, bro. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. Sorry. Why did they have to go to another freaking classroom to get freaking crayons, bro? Does the classroom they're in not have... Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Craddy? Where would I even find ice around this time? Not ass. I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to... I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pass Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter, since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Pointless ass scene, bro. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Why is it like halfway gone, bruh? Like she just straight up drank that, bruh. It looks like pee. I mean, I guess it's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking. Oh, that's... Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Craddy. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. Sorry, damn, I can't read. But sometimes when I tried to do things, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I'd start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quickly as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself, and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Sorry, I keep just, like, zoning out, bro. I'm sorry. Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. Like the older I get, bro, the less freaking, like, anime characters, bro, it's like, they just don't hit, you know? Like, it's all fan service. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it'll change eventually. I know people love this game, so I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Damn. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Creddy, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that! And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Craddy, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. They are in high school, bro. So why the freak did it say they were all 18? If they're in high school. Like, I know you can be 18 in high school, but it also mentioned that they were first years and second years. Which, I'm not gonna lie, you're not 18 when you're a freshman. Or, yeah, when you're a freshman. What are you, 14 years old, bro? Oh, damn, get that out of here. No! There's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression, damn, in her eyes. Damn, I can't even... We remain silent for a moment. I'm sorry. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches. Don't stand up so fast after you're hurting yourself. What? Okay, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here, bro. This episode's getting long as hell. I've been recording for 42 minutes. Granted, a lot of that was I had to do some stuff, so I wasn't even playing the game. So, I don't know how long it'll be when I edit it, but yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to smash the subscribe button. Yeah. Bye. I think it's gonna get crazier soon, so, bye. Oh wait, I actually have to stop recording.